So that was one. It was 1.92 E22. We did get a little favor there. The other thing we wanted to do today. Sure, we can try this. We can try this. We want to get. We want to split the party. We want to split the party. Whew. I'm a little low on potions, but yeah. I mean, I don't lose anything for trying. Don't lose anything for trying. Now, I am going to click my way through this early part. This is definitely something you want gold, all the gold find. You want all the gold find for this, folks. Every last bit of it. You would normally also want all the health. I don't bother with fire breath. They don't work here. Yeah. Fire breath potions can't be used, so... and click damage isn't going to matter after level 5, so... right now, we're just going to try to get somewhat leveled up. I'm going to move my champion back. And we'll throw on some speed, because that works here. That definitely works here. This is a very slow process. I'm not adding more champions here. I don't want to. No. You can't make me. I'm actually going to go back to level 1. I'm going to farm some more. The problem with the big restriction here. You can't try to farm favor, so it's just whatever gold you pick up. You can't click through it. After area 5, it doesn't. Nothing. The click damage doesn't work anymore. Once you've put a champion in the formation, you can't swap them out or drag them out. Like I can't get rid of Bruenor. They're locked in. So once they're in, they're in. You can move them around. That's it. At area 13, 27, and 37, half of my champions that are in the formation are removed from the party and can't be used anymore. That's half of the champions. That doesn't mean it locks the entire slot. So, if I lose Bruenor, I'm going to have to swap in. I'm going to swap in Deacon, right? Or so I'll bring someone else in, but I can still use Deacon if I lose Bruenor. So starting off, I want to farm up basically gold. I don't really want to spend my gold on upgrading champions if I can help it. Because I want to save that gold for after that, because if I overlevel a champion and then they get pulled out, I've just lost all that gold. I just lost all that gold. Yeah, this is split the party with 24. This is split the party 1. Why not level 5 farm? Because when you complete level 5, it automatically moves you to level 6. So if you're going to stop and farm, it really needs to be level 4. I might need to update my guide on that. I may have said farm level 5, but it automatically moves you to 6. Wow, from Dragonbait right into split the party. Technically, I could have done split the party first, but I wanted to go in without any kind of Modron or anything. Take the familiar off, click damage upgrade. Well, I kind of need it there. Because this level does not equate to this level in the same way as it does in others. The health and damage scaling on MAC, see, look, I can't instant kill these. The health and damage scaling is not the same in this. It scales much faster. So right now I want to farm with click damage. But I'm going to switch into... I'll switch into champions in a bit. I really want to save Nayeli for after 13, so I'm not going to put her in right away. I would like to have another champion in here. I just don't necessarily know who I want it to be yet. Maybe Jarlaxle? I'm going to get overwhelmed if I don't. There we go. Okay. Back to farming. So yeah, this is kind of about patience, right? Ideally, you want all the gold find potions. You want the epic gold find potion is what you truly want, because gold find is your friend. But you want to stack as many gold find potions as you can, and you want to use speed. So an epic speed potion is going to be super helpful, because you just want to maximize the gain from the use of your gold find potions, like the time, right? I think when I did this, Bruenor survived every split. That's fantastic, frankly. All right, so we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, I just don't trust that I'm going to keep any of these right away, but I wanted to get, before I started leveling these up, anything up here, I wanted to get like maybe an actual DPS champion out to kill things, and that's why I said maybe Jarlaxle is where I want to go. Let's give that another level. Let's see if we can go farm 4. This is ideally where I want to be farming. There we go. There's some Jarlaxle action. There we go. Yeah, Jarlaxle is going to clean up now. Anything the clicks don't kill, so now I don't have to update click damage at all. Just needed to get here. Now I'm going to farm 4 with Jarlaxle's basic attack, because he'll just finish everything off. I'm okay keeping Jarlaxle. I'm okay keeping Bruenor. So whichever one I lose, I'm fine. And I'm fine being left with one or the other. I want Nayeli, Calliope, and Ashara for 15. That's what I want to take against the tree boss. So that's what I'm aiming for. And whoever I have supporting them, whether it's Bruenor or Jarlaxle, totally okay with. I know Jarlaxle doesn't get me a lot of damage, but he's going to make me a lot of gold, and I'm okay with that. In fact, now he's making me more gold. You just got to get to 25, and then he'll start boosting your gold find. So now I'm up to 1853 gold find from Jarlaxle. That's what I want. That's what I want. Well, from a combination of Jarlaxle and Bruenor. Well, Bruenor's not giving me anything, so it's all Jarlaxle. Oh, Jarlaxle in these. In these. Started with Deacon and he lived every time. Again, that's fine. Yeah. Didn't your guide say Bruenor and Celeste? Probably. Did you change your mind since then? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. I've after Split the Party 2, I just feel gold find is so much, it's just really important. I mean, look at all the banked levels we have for everything. So I'm just, this is kind of where I want to be. Yeah, okay. So I'm doing decent. I'm doing more than enough damage to kill everything. I'm only leaving the familiars out there just to slow them. I feel like he's doing EO9. I can't even tell. Yeah, we should be able to do. Should be able to do this, right? Yeah, totally fine. Boom, walked right through. So now we're just gonna. We'll push forward, but we'll farm wherever we stop. Again, I can upgrade champions, so I will upgrade as necessary. But I'm going to do it super efficiently. Like I'm going to want, if I upgrade here, I'm going straight to 150. So I'd rather upgrade over here. There we go. Whew, that's rough. We may need to sit here and farm. These silly ranged enemies are going to take us out. All right. Yeah, he's cleaning up. He's cleaning up again. So we're just going to creep forward like this. Let me get Ashara ready. Man, I'm going to go up to 8 just in the hopes that it's not ranged enemies. Good. Hey, it's melee. Yeah, I'm not one-shotting them, but we can fix that. Okay. Yeah, we're back to one-shotting everything again. So we're going to creep forward. But we're not one-shotting here, so we're going back. Yeah. So I would like to point out, I was in the closed beta test for this. The original Split the Party in closed beta was a lot harder than this. A lot harder than this. The original Split the Party in closed beta was so hard that some of the beta testers couldn't finish it. They had to be granted the completion to be able to actually do it, to test everything else that we were testing, because they just couldn't figure out how to beat it. Yeah. So Split the Party now is much easier. I'm almost curious if Split the Party 2 is scaled more like the closed beta version. It might be, but because you have the access to your Modron core at that point, and hopefully some patron perks at that point, you've got the gold. You should have the gold find to overcome Split the Party 2 much easier than Split the Party 1. Jarlaxle, there you go. It's like you're gonna have a rat in the face, Jarlaxle. Come on. If I have 3 champs in a slot, can I be a bit more careless and throw them in since I have 2 backups for them? You don't really want to. You don't really want to. Like, for this first section, you really just want to go with 2. You really just want to go with 2. Now, when we get to 15, if you need to put a full party of 10 champions in, do it. If that's what it takes, do it. Because that's the hardest boss fight. Anything beyond that is literally just about... I mean, if you run into walls and you have problems progressing... it becomes more just about farming favor. But you need to make sure when you're adding in champions that you're adding in champions that are actually useful to your formation and not just throwing in a champion just to be in there. Because that isn't going to help you out at all. You don't want redundant champions in. Jarlaxle is going to be somewhat redundant in this, but because Gold Find is so important, I wouldn't mind if I got stuck with him. It's going to make things a little more challenging when it comes to an actual fight, but he's going to help me level up and get gold, all the gold faster. Now, if I look here, I could just go straight to Jarlaxle's next damage point, but see how cheap it is to upgrade Bruenor? It's even cheaper to give it Bruenor 100 levels than to give Jarlaxle 25. So, I think... yeah, 250 is where I want to go anyway. So we're just going to go to 250. And then now, where are we at? I think I would need 300. Yes. And that's a quadruple. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that to 300. And we're going to try to farm 9. Yep. Now we're good. Bruenor's actually taking a little damage off everybody too, so this is good for pushing and farming. For Split the Party 2, by Zone 45, I hit soft cap. Yeah, that's probably because, I mean, they do scale the health and the damage, but, they're also giving you gold. And hopefully you've got gold find champions and, but it's rough. Split the Party 2 is still rough. But level 15 is always the toughest level. And the reason it's the toughest level is because the tree there, which you'll see here in a moment, hits the entire party. So if you don't have a tank that's leveled up to health share, you're just going to get wiped. If you don't have a tank at all, you're going to get wiped. But yeah, you don't necessarily just want to throw your weakest champions in. Snow level, you're slowing down at 510. What are you trying to do that requires you to go higher than 510? I've got no damage here. That's how much it scaled going from 9 to 10. I wasn't able to even dent them. Ugh. Okay. Oh, we got Jarlaxle's ult coming up, but we're not getting an upgrade for Bruenor until 400, so I'm not putting any gold into Bruenor anymore. I don't feel like that's a good idea. But we do have Jarlaxle's ultimate now. Might makes right. Oh, yeah, those are... That one's just horrible. That one's just horrible. All right, still not able to DPS this. Yeah, we're only hitting for E12. We're only hitting for E12. What's it at over here? What are the health at? E13 with the boss at E14? Yeah. Almost E15. So yeah, we're going to need a lot more damage. We're going to need a lot more damage. I might upgrade Bruenor to 400. It might be what it takes. When I upgrade Jarlaxle here, I'm going to be putting him into his gold find spec. Because again, gold find is super important. Give me that here. Give me your gold. Dang it, missed it. Oh, that one was moving so fast. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the faster a distraction is flying across the screen, the more gold it drops. We want Master of Piracy here. So even though that doesn't necessarily boost my damage any, it boosts my gold find. And yes, please. Does click damage have anything to do with fire breath potions? No. When you pop a fire breath potion, the damage from the fire breath potion takes the place of click damage. I don't know that it communicates that well. Yeah, it just has no effect during this adventure, so I can't really go over that here. But yeah, it's not a thing. Alright, we really need to attempt this. Let me fire. Oof, yeah, this is just not gonna... This is not gonna go well. I mean, we killed some of them. But I'm barely even denting that wolf. Alright, yeah. We're just not ready for that yet. And I don't get another upgrade for a while. I need to get to 400 over here, so I'm only at 67 banked levels, and I need 35 over here, so... Welcome to the farm, folks. Welcome to the farm. I should probably change. We are now into... splitting the party. Here. Updated the stream info. If you had more familiars, would they click on the distractions? Yes. Yes. If I had 6. What's going on, Sirson? Hey, Voodoo Virus. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Am I allowed only 2 champions for this map? No. But split the party is super restrictive. So when you add someone, you can't remove them. I can't drag Jarlaxle out. He is here. And I can't swap. See, it's not even letting me swap to another person. So you are stuck with whoever you have in, and then every so often you lose half the champions that are in your formation on specific levels. You lose half of them. You don't get to choose which, and then you can't use them for the rest of the adventure. So there is a strategy to doing split the party, where usually you want to just use 2 champions right now. And then after the first removal, I'll bump myself up to at least 4 to defeat a specific boss. If I need more, I'll put in more, but I need to build my formation very carefully when doing so to make sure that anyone I'm adding is actually adding to my party damage. I can't just throw people in to have them in. And familiars and click damage, they do fire breath potions, they do nothing here. So it's just a very challenging variant that you have to have a strategy for going in. Might be overly sappy, but I recently gained a new appreciation for streamers that make it clear their area is a safe space for people, so thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. I mean, CNE tries to do that as well, but yeah. Good communities tend to be far more enjoyable to hang out with. I mean, ever since we kind of started, or I started, ever since I joined the Idle Champions community, I tried to make sure everything was like supportive and educational and try to encourage people to be the same. That's why we kind of like in my rules for this channel, it says one of the rules is don't hate, educate. And that's kind of the mentality I tried to bring into the Idle Champions community. And I think we're mostly there. There are still some people that wake up and choose violence, but you know, that's what the block button's for. If you have 3 members, do you round up or down? Up. Up. It rounds up. It rounds up. It rounds up. I can't do the hand things. I don't know. I want to do the labyrinth thing, but yeah. It rounds up. It rounds up. Yeah, long-time lurker. It does say it adds it, but it doesn't seem to. It seems to override it. Specifically in regards to the way you can see this is if you're trying to click debuff, it just won't function if there's a fire breath potion active because they disabled the ability for fire breath to affect a debuffed enemy because fire breath is already based on Bud and Bud is already based on the debuffed enemy. So, but it just removes all click damage at all at that point. That and kill, drink, dig. Kill, drink, dig isn't necessarily a channel rule. It's just, you know, that's more just dwarven propaganda. Any idea when they're going to fix background automation? I mean, it works currently for most people. It's got problems, but they're always trying to fix those. So just make sure you're submitting tickets. And when you're submitting tickets, you're trying to explain as best as possible what's going on. I wonder if we should just get this over with. Say, hey, give me more power. What am I up to? E13. I kind of just want, you know what? I kind of just want to do that. We're going to need some more of that, and we're going to need some more of that. Let's try the boss again. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. There we go. Potions are your friend, folks. Potions are your friend. We're back into trouble again, though, here. Nope. Nope. And this is why Jarlaxle isn't always the greatest DPS, folks, because he doesn't attack what's in his face. He attacks everything else. So. But we're almost... Oh, we do have an upgrade. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll let us farm on 11. And we'll get Jarlaxle up to his next upgrade, potentially. Ned, I'm only using 2 champions because this is split the party. This is a very challenging variant. With a lot of rules, and one of the rules is once you put a champion in, you can't pull them out again. But we're going to lose half of our champions here on level 13, so you don't just want to throw a bunch of people in and then lose half of your powerful champions because you've got a long way to go. We got to get all the way to 50. We got 13, 27, and 37 are when we lose champions. You know what? Hold on. This is a great idea. You know, no, we're going to do... I was going to do a poll, but let's make this even more fun. Okay, folks. You got 1 minute. 1 minute. I just started a prediction. It should be at the top of the chat if you're watching this via browser. If you're watching it from some other way, you probably can't see it because Twitch doesn't like to make this stuff available to everybody for some reason. But here's a prediction. You can bet your channel points on who are we going to lose. Not who are we keeping. Who are we going to lose? Bruno or Jarlaxle? Remember, I don't know. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen, and I've got to live with it. So yeah. I wish more of the game disabled click damage in variance adventures. Ideally, I'd say like the last 50 areas to complete an adventure should not allow click damage. Once you complete the adventure and re-enable the click damage, you can still push for it. I mean, basically, I think the first time, I think where you're trying to go with that is the first time you try to do something, maybe you have to do it for real. The issue is there is something called A Tale of Two Champions, which the only way you're ever going to finish it is with click damage. But people do try to overpower a lot of things in this game just by doing click damage, and I don't subscribe to that mentality, but I get why people do it. I get why people do it. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Get those rabbits. There we go. Silly rabbits. Gambling stream. Not really, but sort of. Sort of. It's not real money, so. What I like is everybody can see in chat who people chose. And that makes things spicy, right? That makes people spicy. Depending on what the prediction is, right? You can be like, oh, really? How dare you? All right. Do we have any more upgrades going into this? 475 would be, that's other dwarves. We don't really care. We need 500. I don't really want to spend more money, but we're going to have to spend a little bit. So we'll put it over here. Yeah, that'll get us some damage. Tutorial dwarf has got to go. Yeah. Survey says 56% Bruenor. The best are streamers who use it for will we win or lose. I've done that before. I mean, I've done that in here. Like, am I going to be able to finish this variant or not? Right? And yeah, there are always people some people will bet the odds because a lot of people will be like, yeah, you could do it. And then they're like, well, I want to make more channel points, so I'm going to pick no. And I appreciate, look, I get it. I get it. Go for that big win. I am out of root beer, though, so. All right. Can we really need to be farming here? We need the gold from here, but if they get past this initial attack, they're going to swarm us. Okay, okay. I really want the damage over here. Pop that ult just to be able to farm here longer. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Okay, we got 16 more minutes of gold. I assume you just get well, it's Barks, I think, at Quick Trip, isn't it? I think it's Barks. I don't know, whatever the one they have is. The one here only has one. I thought you'd be like Mars with his tea and have some highfalutin root beer. Well, I used to. Oh, there it is. Occasionally, I will get Henry Weinhard's root beer, which is bottles. People have known I've sat here drinking out of a root beer bottle before. I do enjoy that, but I didn't buy any this week. Okay. Here we go, folks. Let's see. Do we have the damage to pass 13? No. We need a little more damage. We need a little more damage. Okay. Can I get Bruenor to... Well, oh, this would be the best. Quadruple damage on Jarlaxle, but it takes E13. We might get there. As I'm watching this, it makes me feel slightly better that my gear is at least marginally better than yours before I attempt this. Yeah, how many item levels do you have? I'm almost to 1900. Almost. Oh, hey, there it is. There's the damage we need. Okay, so I needed Bruenor at 400 and Jarlaxle at 230. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I was 3 away. I was 3 away. Oh. And of course it held on to the ultimate for then. For then. Like Barks because it's one of the few root beers to actually have caffeine. Now see, that used to be the thing. Like Barks was supposed to have caffeine, but I've read the label and I can't find it. So if I'm missing something, tell me. Because I don't want to drink anything that has caffeine, but I do drink Barks. But that's because when I read the label, it didn't say caffeinated. Yeah, I hit Jarlaxle's ultimate and he accidentally targeted the party instead. That's basically what happened. Epic's giving away Rebel Galaxy this week. Yeah, I try to just pick up all the games. I haven't played all the ones that I've picked up. I don't have a lot of time, but they definitely give away a lot of free stuff. And at some point, if I ever have the free time, I'll have a lot of games to play. Which feels like shameless plug time. If you do spend money on anything in the Epic Game Store, you can always support me by throwing my creator code in. It doesn't have to be just Idle Champion stuff. It doesn't cost you anything. It just kicks out like 5%, at least 5% of whatever your purchase is back to me. Okay, are we almost... Well, we're getting there. Okay, I have the ult back, so I'm going to try 13 again. And this time I'll, if necessary, I'll ult before they wipe me out, hopefully. Hopefully. It's really those pixies that do us in. Attacking from range. Those cowards. There we go. Oh my! Oh, no, we did it. We did it. We completed it, and it instantly pulled out Jarlaxle. See, okay, so here we go, folks. This is what it looks like. So even though I go back a level, even though you go back levels, you're never getting Jarlaxle back again. You can't put him in. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone for good. So we kept Bruenor. Let me Let me choose the prediction outcome. Who are we losing? We lost Jarlaxle. Boom. There you go, folks. Payouts are in. How does that Epic Shop stuff work? I mean, it's just you put a code in on the purchase page, and you know, if you're buying something, if you're actually paying for something, and when you're getting something for free, it doesn't do anything. But and then Epic just, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if the money comes back, comes out of Epic's side or the game side, or if it's shared. I don't know that they explain that. One would hope it's out of the Epic side. All right, now I am going to bring in Nayeli. And we need to get her up at least here to our Oath of Devotion. At least there. I'm also going to bring in Ashara. She's going to be my DPS. And I'm going to bring in Calliope. And I'm going to bring in Calliope. This is clearly Potpourri. I'm going to go up here. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do there. Just yet. Just yet. So let's see what I can do. We get 130 for more health. That's worth it. As much health as we can get. We're going to take Ashara all the way up. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see how we do here. So our gold find has dropped significantly. But our damage has gone up significantly, so... Here we are. Here's the tree boss. So here's the big problem, folks. This guy right here is a jerk. Is a jerk. Already killed our team. Already killed our team. What a jerk. What a jerk. So... we're going to go defensive. We're going to go defensive. I think it's 240 is the next one. Yeah. For damage. Okay. Let's get us everything that we can here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to shove this jerk back and lock him down while we're trying to kill him as quickly as possible. 150, what's the next one? Just 190. All right, so we're a ways from that. We're a ways from that. We're close to this one. Yeah, let's get Bruenor to 500 first. Let's get Bruenor to 500 first. Let's make EGS lose even more money. Well, honestly, what they're doing is really smart, because they're building a kind of like here. They're building a helpful, informative community, hopefully, right? Because if you're supporting creators, those creators are hopefully building content that's helping, either entertaining or helping people play games, one way or the other. And that's just beneficial for a storefront that sells those games, right? So they can consider that effectively marketing costs, and they're wise to do so. Okay, here we go. Rude tree is rude. Rude tree is rude. Stay away. Stay away. What? He just one-shot Ashara. Okay. We don't have any health potions on, so that's the first fix. Otherwise, we're just going to have to wait to level up Nayeli to another health upgrade, which isn't coming anytime soon. Or I can bring more champions in. Unfortunately, I don't. Well, we can. There's a Baloth there. We could. Yeah, we could attempt a Human to get double credit. Or we could do a Walnut for more health. Whatever we do has to be supportive of our overall formation, especially going forward, not just on that boss. Let's get Ashar's ultimate back. It's always such a long ultimate. When's the next protection? Don't know. Don't know. Dragonbelly split the party murder all around the same time. Seems like a big milestone for new players. Yeah, and technically, Vajra's right around there too, because I have 30 champions. It's pretty close to all this stuff. I have 30 champions, I just haven't done 15 adventures in Waterdeep, but that's pretty straightforward. So you get all of these pretty close together, depending on how quickly you're earning champions, you're unlocking champions. I probably have a few more than a normal new player might have. Well, I know I do, because of the Epic Game Store promotion. There it is. All right. Are we back? We're back. Oh, yeah. I'm like, what I need is health potions, and then I didn't pop any health potions. Good job, Garwar. Good job. I didn't need that one, but that's fine. That did it. So there you go, folks. Health potions are your friend. But I also timed it so that I had enough damage that I could kill the mobs right away. And I was damaging as he was walking forward, and then I let him get as close as possible and then push him all the way back and then stunned him. And then had all that time again before he could get to my party. So now I'm good to go. Now I can farm, and I can push all the way to 27. I'll probably stop at 26 and farm a little bit. Just a little bit of gold. Just a little bit of gold, just to be ready to to upgrade the new champions that are coming in. Let's add speed again. But from here on out, this is just gold find and building smart formations. And efficiently upgrading your champions, right? Like right now, Bruenor is in a pit. He's in a trough, an upgrade trough. He doesn't get another party help, like a useful party upgrade, till 700. So I don't need to upgrade Bruenor at all. I would lean into upgrading Azshara before anyone else. Because DPS, right? Like direct DPS is fantastic. So why not take it? Best case scenario, we keep Azshara after the split. Like that's literally the best case scenario. We'll lose 2 of the 4. I can't do a prediction again for. They don't let me put out tons of different combinations. They only give me a one or the other. 310, 315. So again, we're trying to level 2 good upgrades. Now, this has been sitting at 100 for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 25 in. That's his next upgrade. I'm going to see it's still at 100, but it's super cheap. So I'm going to still test it out again. Still there. Okay, so we could get him all the way up to 700. That's good to know. That's good to know. But again, I'd rather put the damage into Azshara directly if I could. 190. What's the next one? 215 and 225. Yeah, we could probably get there pretty easily. Hey, 234. There's some health too. 325, 345, and all the way up to 700 on Bruenor. All right. Now remember, we're losing at 27. So we just want to get some extra gold built up at 26. But we'll spend whatever we need to keep killing things instantly until then. 400. $275. Yeah, here's where we have to get. This is what I forgot, is we did not have health share on Nayeli for the tree boss, so the health had to come out of potions. I've got to update my guide for that. The health has to come from potions because we're only now getting her health share. So I will try to do that tonight while it's fresh in my mind. I think I need 475. Yeah, so we don't get an upgrade for Calliope until 475. This is health share, and we don't get anything else until 300. And Bruner's is at 800. Yep. Okay, there's 300. There's 800. Oh, yeah, let's turn that off. I don't want to leave this yet. I want to farm here. And I clearly need more damage, so... Okay. So let's see. Let's get a little bit of gold here. A little bit of gold here. And get ready, because we're going to lose half of these people. And honestly, I think all four are solid champions moving forward with. This is why I picked these specific four, why I aim for these four for this segment, is because I'm happy with any combination of two I'm happy going forward with. Now, if we had Jarlaxle instead of Bruenor against that tree, we would have had to come in with a little more damage, but we would have had a lot more gold finds, so that wouldn't have been a difficult thing to do. And we would have had Jarlaxle's ultimate, which is a multi-hit ultimate, to help decimate the tree. So I really think coming in, you want Bruenor and Jarlaxle. I may just write this out and say, hey, this is what works for me and why. Bruenor and Jarlaxle for the first split. These four for the second split. I think they're just good choices. Yeah, if you're going to bring a champion in, don't bring one in, bring two. You may as well get the power from two, because you're going to lose. It's going to round up and remove one anyway, so. I feel like Epic should invest into adding a basket to their storefront. Look, Diminutive, they need a shopping cart and they need gifting. They need those two things, and they need them soon. The sooner the better. Yeah, I'll destroy Waterdeep. That's not an issue. The base adventures of Waterdeep shouldn't be a problem at all. If you can manage with only one champ, it would be better, because you can guarantee which champ gets... Well, I mean, if you started with one, sure, but that's rough. Just go in with two champions that you're happy with keeping or losing. Just make sure you've planned out what you think your formation is going to look like, and know that you can build around it even if you lose what you consider to be your best ones. Yeah, I can't do the prediction. It's only going to tell me one or the other. It'll only do an A or a B. It doesn't let me do lots of combinations. So you know what? Here, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. Who are we losing? Oh, no, no, no. We want... 1 minute, folks. You got 1 minute. And it's live. That's how we can do this. I didn't do Brunar, but if he makes it through this, Brunar will definitely be the one we ask for next. If I had Jarlaxle, will I still bring in Ashara? Absolutely. Absolutely. A Jarlaxle DPS does not work against the tree because he only takes one armored chunk off at a time, and that tree would just decimate us. He would utterly destroy us if we were only taking one chunk off at a time. Alright, so we seem to have plenty of damage. We've saved up a lot of gold. Let's wait for this prediction to end, and then I'll move forward. Alright. Here we go. Choices are locked in. Oh god, we're not doing enough damage at all. I got a 900? Yeah. Yeah, 320 for health. There we go. Alright. Oh, we lost Nayeli and Ashara. Alright. Alright, prediction completed. Prediction completed. All right. So I need... Okay, maybe... Okay. So we are up. We just did 27. We only have one more split left. We only have one more split left. I have plenty of champions. If I want to build out a stronger formation, a more full formation at this point, I can. And I probably will. Probably will. So I need a tank, though. We've got Tyrell down here that can tank. I've got Walnut, but I don't necessarily want to rely. I've got Dragonbait now. Okay, I think we're going to go... Yeah, I don't want to potentially lock up this slot that has great supports in it, so we're going to go with Tyrell and Wild Shape. Okay. I'm going to plan ahead here, and I'm going to use Hitch as my DPS. Because if I lose Hitch, okay. Not the end of the world. And if I keep Hitch, I can always switch to a different DPS. Without a big problem. Without a big problem. Alright, we got some good upgrades there. Let's just level Hitch up all the way. Let's see what kind of damage we're putting out with this. I think it's 900. Yeah, 900 for Rally. I mean, this isn't horrible. We're doing okay so far with 4. If I bring in more support options, we've got a Dragonbait as a potential tank. We've got a Nova as a potential tank. I think I'm going to want Makos in the back as a support. Krull could be in the back as a support. Freely could be in the back as a support. The reason I'm looking at these specifically is because they buff, they do their thing from anywhere. I don't have to worry about adjacency or columns or anything, which is a problem on this adventure, because it's a strip of bacon. Split the Party's a strip of bacon. You know, it's this wavy thing of 2 wide, so you got to be real careful with it. All right. As you can see, we're having problems killing, so we do need something. One thing we can do, though, we can do this, and we can life domain. I like that. I like that as an option. I'm going to want one more. Truly for, well, you know what? I think we'll just see what happens with this. Ideally, I want one more champion in there, but either way, I'm losing 3. So either way, I'm losing 3. We'll see what happens. Captions got cut off. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you just got to let me know when that happens, because it's an issue with Web Captioner. One of their updates recently caused some problems. Yeah, no Gear Dragon bait, but you know, sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes that's what happens. It's 1,050. Oh no, we get gold. Hey, give us that gold increase. There we go. 2,300% gold find. That's better. That's better. The good news is we're making plenty of gold. I can tell by how even when I upgrade stuff, it's still sitting at 100. So that is fantastic. Oh, 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 oh. I almost forgot. I almost forgot. My bad, chat. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes this time, because this is important. This is our last removal. It's our last removal. So, of course, I told you we were going to ask, is Bruner staying in or not? Is Bruner going to be in the whole time? Because he was in at level 1. Is he going to be in at level 50? Let me know what your predictions are. After this, I'm just going to tell you now, though, after we complete this, after we complete Split the Party, I'm going to end the stream because it's time for me to go barbecue some hamburgers. Or grill some hamburgers. However you want to phrase it. Yeah. And I gotta fire up the grill. I gotta prep the patties. So, thanks for hanging out today. We'll probably do another new player edition, Idle Chatter new player edition stream next Sunday. However, it may just be like a shorter, like a 2-hour stream or something, and we just talk if people have new questions or whatever, because I don't know that I'll be ready to unlock Alcoria by next weekend. So it'll be whatever it's going to be. Keep in mind, this coming week, though, Tuesday is my normal Idle Chatter stream, and I believe there's no Bardic Inspiration this Tuesday. If that's the case, then we'll have a longer stream on Tuesday, which will feature probably my primary account. And then Thursday mornings, now a bit earlier in the day. Hold on, let me get the exact timing for you. Thursdays now starting at 9 a.m. is Idle Chatter Patron Edition here on this channel, where I'm just doing patron. I think we're still finishing off some Strahd stuff, and then we'll start. I'm going to start into the Zariel stuff. Try to find like what's the high end difficult Zariel stuff. We'll do all that. All right, we're locked in. We are locked and loaded. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Night, Adlad. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Almost there. 18, 20. Last thing. Yes! He's in! He's the hero we always needed. Bruenor Battlehammer. The greatest Dwarven King. Viewers, wow! Folks, you destroyed this. Clicking this button awards 43,341 channel points to people total. Wow. Enjoy. I need more stuff to do with my channel points, apparently. All right. It is time to build. It's the final countdown. All right, I need a final formation. We're going to go Briv. Why not? Because Briv can be all the way in the front. We need another tank to go with him. Let's go with Nova. Let's go with Nova. We do need a DPS. We do need a DPS. You know what? I can move these back, actually. I could move it all the way back, frankly, because they buff all the way, right? I believe they buff the entire party. Let me double check. We're going to go Mass Appeal. Yeah, that's just straight up. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay, so we can move all of this back a little bit if we want. We're going to bring it freely. I don't know that I'm going to leave it like this. We may want to adjust some things. We're going to bring in, yeah, maybe we do more like this. Yeah, then we'll have some Baloth action here. We still need a DPS. Dare I, Delana? Dare I, Delana? Ooh. Oof, yeah, we don't want Eliwick. We could crawl. We'll spurt. Yeah, I'm not using core on this. I mean, you could. I don't think it's an issue on this one to be able to go through with... Like, who else did I have? Oh, no, I was out of core tanks, so I wouldn't have been able... I mean, I used Tyrell and I used Nieli, and they were both gone. So it's important that you have other event tank options. Yeah, that was not a thing for Split the Party, folks. Split the Party, you have to have 2 in every slot. Split the Party, you have to have 2 in every slot. So at this point, it's just whoever I have available. It's whoever I have available. We're going Goldfind, and we're going Delana. Okay, so, and she is good. Oh, no, wait, hold on. She's chaotic, though. Neutral, lawful, lawful. Yeah, I still want chaotic, I think. Okay. And with this, I can level them all up as much as I want. But yeah, because split the party too, at this point you're just going to load in whatever champions you have to build out a formation like this. And again, I have the adjacent, the people that need to be adjacent, the ones that aren't. You just, at this point, you're building out a viable formation for whatever your remaining champions are. Because otherwise I wouldn't have any tanks. Bruenor has a tanking feat. Well, he has, it's not a tanking feat so much as it's an overwhelm feat. I mean, I know that's kind of a tanking feat, but oof. I have tanked with Bruenor. It's just, it's something you only do if you absolutely have to. All right, let's speed this up. Let's speed things up. I guess I could have Dritz DPS for Goldfine, but I feel like now that we have 10 characters in, it's not even going to be an issue. Wow, I just earned a ton of points. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, you can. There are situations where you can use Bruenor as a tank, and what you do is you're basically using him in a multi-tank formation to split damage off of your actual tank, so that they're not soaking it all up, and you're hoping that you kill things before Bruenor dies. Or you've got Calliope up and you're shielding and you're relying on the shields, but he can handle it because he's a bruiser in the sense that he has more base health and he has that overwhelm feat. The main place that I've done this in, I think I've had to do it in a couple of variants, but the main variant was Artemis Entrer's infamous assassin, because early on you're just not making much gold at all. So you're tanking with Bruenor. Archon can tank, but he doesn't support his party. So if I had done this with Archon, I would have wanted to build an Archon formation. And that's... yeah, it would have been doable, but not great. And I'd like to not bang my head against the last of this. I'd like to just easily complete it. Speaking of banging their head. Oh, spurt. Oh, spurt. Yeah, so the main takeaway here is once you've passed 37, like I think I'll list out the core champs I used up through 36, but after 37 you're throwing everyone in that's gonna actually give you progress and running with it. And I mean, if I can use Delina for this, y'all can use anyone. Y'all can use anyone. I'm just glad Bruenor made it. All right, 49. Is Briv going to jump? Does he have any stacks? Oh, God. I have so many haystacks. 23,000 haystacks. Because my jump chance is so low. So there's a chance. There's a chance we could jump 50. I'm not stopping to predict that, though. Y'all got too many channel points today. Yeah, no, we didn't jump. Hammer down. Boom. Goodbye. We're done. We split the party. I got my first Modron and my second party. I don't care so much about the second party, but I'm super excited about the Modron. Super excited about the Modron. That's it. We're out of here. So I get my other party, I get my Modron core, I get a couple Modron chests. 4 of them, to be precise. Delina, highest damage dealing champion. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk? I'll go back to a Garen's Day because I'm working on a Garen's Day stuff. Center of the multiverse for Jim. Sure. We'll try that. Alright, folks. I'm just going to set this up with some familiars. Let's open up my Modron chests. I'm just going to open up in bulk. Alright, lots of options, lots of options. But, habam, give me that core. Modron Systems Online. View core, please. Let us. The very first thing you just kind of want to do here is. Where's the split that they give for free? It's right. Is that it? That was a different one. Oh, maybe that's the way they do it. I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, like this. Split the flow. We split it. We split it. Bam. There we go. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Now I got that going for me, which is good. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Let me switch over here to the. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Hold on. There. No, that's not what's supposed to be there. That's supposed to. Why you no let me drag and move? Ah, did you lock up again? Why would you lock up right now, Streamlabs? Why? Why would you do that to me? Anyway, I can't even end the stream because it won't let me click the end button. So I guess I'm hanging out for a moment. What do I got to do here? I got to build a formation that's Jim DPS. Jim DPS. All right. And I don't really get a tank line. But I'll put someone there anyway. Locked out. Great. Great. Yeah, here, let's just use all the tanks in the tank line. Yeah, it's just a visual effect. Just a visual effect. And sure, yeah, Deacon. That should be good for now. All right, is it back yet? Okay. Oh, there we go. Streamlabs is back. Is it back for long enough for me to change the channel to the going away screen and roll the credits? Is it? Please, yes. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you on Tuesday for Idle Chatter. Right here on this channel. Bye, everybody. You know what I almost forgot, everyone? I'm back. I'm so not used to doing a stream where I'm not like raiding right into CNE games that I forgot. We should go raid somebody. Should go raid someone. There is a painting party going on for Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Hopefully it's still got a little while going, but we'll raid over there because it's sponsored by It's probably sponsored by Idle Champions. Usually it is. So be nice and give everybody there a nice Yarwar, and hang out if you like painting stuff or D&D minis. Bye, everybody.